Alright friends, in this video we'll try to understand a bit about roles in GCP. Now, in the previous two videos, if you have gone through, we talked about how to manage users in GCP. So once you know you have this user and you want to assign him privilege, what are different privileges which you can assign and how to do that? So I'm going to take an existing user which is already there and has a viewer permission, can go and edit, the privilege that is coming in. If you browse over here, you will see two options: currently used and basic. Now, basic privileges are unique. They are across the entire project. So you can either be a viewer, owner, editor, or a browser. Now, owner basically has full access. Difference between owner and editor. Editor cannot add others to the project. That is the unique difference. Right? Editor almost can do what owner does. There might be slight difference of privilege at places, but most cases editor is as good as owner, except for editor cannot add another owner or another editor to the project. Right? So you cannot invite people to the project. That's the difference between the two. Here, of course, it's read only. Browser gives you a little bit of additional insight, access to browse through resources. In the senses, you can see the hierarchy table of the organization and also some of the metadata information. It's your browser. So these are the basic roles which are available. Now, along with that, we have something called, context of RBAC, role-based access, what we call it. So based on the user profile, right, a person can get a specific role. Now, this is very granular. So if somebody's an app engine, is he an app engine admin, a code viewer, creator, based on the role you can assign. Most of the roles are pre-created and given to us. So we don't need to worry about creation of roles. But in case there is a situation where you want to create your own role, you can do that. And for that, we have an option of creating custom roles. So I go here to my role section. I will have the option to create a role. Now, to create a role, you need to understand that which API needs to be authorized, right? So that the user can do the required task. So, you can choose to add permissions, and there would be this 7,935 API list from which you will have to select. Now, of course, this might not be as simple the way I'm displaying it over here. Choose from here. So in case you still want to give some privilege, you have some role in mind that this is what the person should do, but the predefined role which is available is not fit for it, or maybe has some additional privilege or requires some additional privilege than what it has. In such cases, one of the simple ways of doing it is you pick up an existing role which is there, and let's say I pick up API keys admin and click on create role from this selection, and all the required APIs are already pre-selected for that role. Now I can, toggle between this. Let's say I don't want particular thing here and there for it. I can remove them. I need to add more permissions. I can add, right? So this helps me to, kind of a blueprint to create new roles. So that's the benefit of leveraging on uh, existing roles to create new from them. So I'm not going to create this, but just wanted to show you that you can create them very easily. Right? So these are a bit about roles. Roles have set of permissions. Permissions are basically referred as policies, and when bindings is nothing but set of permissions being attached to a role. So if you come across the term binding, it doesn't. It's just that you have policies which have actual privileges of APIs which you want to give to a role. You connect to the two together. That is referred as binding. So when we do this by creation of role, we bind the policy to the role so that the role has the privilege. Now you assign the role to the user and user will get those roles to do the action. That's how it works. Alright, so that was a bit about roles. We'll talk about uh, service accounts and a few more things in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this. In case you want to learn more, please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.